At guard, a 5'10 junior, number 00, Notorious Grooms. At forward, a 6'3 senior, number 1, Jeremiah Hager. At guard, a 6' junior, number 2, Calvin Winfrey. At forward, a 6'6 senior, number 4, Kadrian McLee. And at forward, a 6'2 junior, number 34, Jameer Braxton. For the Scotties from Southmoreland, starting at guard, 5'10 senior, number 1, Ty Campbell. And we got a national anthem break. We'll take a quick break.
We'll take a quick break. Be back with the rest of the Scotties lineups in just a moment.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220. Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Casey Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned by the Vernon family, wants you to know they have new evening hours. And those new hours are 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the weekends. Come to Casey Sports Cafe and check out their new menu ideas and entrees. Casey's can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Call 724-550-4126.
Back here at Southmoreland High School, the Scotties hosting the Uniontown Red Raiders. I told you the Red Raiders starters, Notorious Grooms, Jeremiah Hager, Calvin Winfrey, Kadrian McLee, and Jameer Braxton. Here's Steve with the Scotties starting lineup.
Okay, for the Scotties, 5'10 senior, number 1, Ty Campbell. At forward, a 6'3 junior, number 10, Elliot Primus. At forward, a 6'3 senior, number 11, Ty Kiefer. He's their leading scorer, 20 points a game. At guard, a 5'11 senior, number 12, Wyatt Richter. And at guard, a 5'11 sophomore, number 23, Noah Falenser.
And Steve, what you have to watch on the Southmoreland side, you have off the bench number 3, Caden Kiefer, a 6'3 senior forward, and of course starting number 11, Ty Keffer, a 6'3 senior forward. Yeah. So you have Keffer and Kiefer both in the lineup for the Southmoreland Scotties. Again, our live video stream courtesy of Fort of Uniontown and the Catholic War Veterans, post 1669 in Hopwood. Uniontown and the away Maroons, white numbers. Their bench across the court to our right. The Southmoreland Scotties, they're in the home whites with a little black and red trim. They still got the warm-up jerseys on. Looks like it's black numbers with a little bit of red trim in their bench across the court to our left. Our officials here tonight, Craig Spizak, Zach Freeman, and Joey Touchstone. So, Steve, you have the Scotties at 13-2, Uniontown at 13-0. Should be a pretty good game tonight.
Should be a real good game. And it's a big crowd here, and student section is into it for the Scotties. And the Red Raiders have some fans here traveling as well. Only about a half an hour drive up 119 and out in the country. It's out in the sticks here, Brian, and we're out in the country.
They have a brand new press box for us up here today, too.
Yeah, they knocked down some cinder block walls. I don't know who authorized that. I don't know if these are load-bearing walls or not, but we got a hole in the
They're nice.
in the wall here, and we got our own comfortable seats, and it's pretty nice up here.
And this side of the court, as Steve said, pretty filled up. Obviously one of the premier home games for Southmoreland this year, taking on the number 2 team in the WPIL in Uniontown.
Yeah, what you won't see from the camera, as Billy Dice does a fantastic job, as always, with our camera, you can see behind the Scotties bench, they have those bleachers kind of closed up. There's a few fans behind the Red Raiders bench, but below us is a full row of bleachers that goes pretty high up, and it's packed. So a nice sized crowd here for a Monday night basketball game.
One thing to watch on the Southmoreland side, they've been without number 2 Ronnie Collins for a good portion of the season. We'll see if Collins is able to go tonight, averaging close to 7 points a game. Great ball handler for Southmoreland. Going to be interesting to see if he's going to see any time tonight.
Well, it'll definitely be interesting to see how they handle the speed of Uniontown. And this team, of course, coming in not shouldn't be too intimidated at 13-2. So they've had a lot of success this year, but I don't know if they've played a team with the speed and athletic ability like the Red Raiders. So let's see how things shake up early as McLee gets ready to jump it for the Red Raiders.
He'll jump against Wyatt Richter for Southmoreland. Their check that's going to be Elliot Primus, number 10. And the Red Raiders win the opening tap. Back to Notorious Grooms. Getting your officials here today. Craig Spizak, Zach Freeman, and Joey Touchstone as Kadri McLee has it here between the circles for Uniontown. We'll switch up top with Jameer Braxton. He comes back to his left, working left of the lane. And Braxton entering the game, 948 career points. 52 shy of 1,000 for his career. The Red Raiders 4 games this week. A good chance that he gets over 1,000 by week's end. Jeremiah Hager also back in the lineup for Uniontown after missing a couple of games with an injury. Hager has it on the far wing right now, looking to penetrate here at the foul line. Pulls back out, edge of the zone to Calvin Winfrey, who directs traffic with Noah Falenser in his face. Off in front of the Southmoreland bench, little juggle from Torrey Grooms, and he'll lose it out of bounds, and the Scotties will get the basketball.
A lot of moving, cutting, and passing, but nobody went towards the basket. Everything was outside the arc, and the Red Raiders never really threatened to go anywhere near the hoop.
But they get into their 2-2-1 press. We'll see if the Scotties are able to break it. They will not, as it's stolen there by Kadri McLee on the wing again to Torrey. Inside to Jameer Braxton, and the continuation granted that time for Jameer Braxton. They gave him the Euro step, Steve, and the Red Raiders strike first, leading 2-0 a minute in.
Little hop step, changed directions as he did it, and he was able to get the bucket.
Scotties able to break it across. Wasn't pretty, but they pull it down there with Ty Campbell. Pulls back outside the arc there to Ty Keffer. Near side touch, Elliot Primus. Up top again to Wyatt Richter. Thought about the 3. Sends it off to Keffer again on the far side. Fronted there by Braxton. Bounce pass off to Richter. He'll fire the 3. Too strong, just caught glass. And here's Calvin Winfrey coming back over to Kadri and floating it up out in front. Missed on the first attempt, but got his own rebound and laid it back up and in.
Right away you can see Red Raiders definitely faster, more athletic, and the Scotties are having a little trouble with adjusting to the speed of the game so far.
Primus coming baseline near side. Falenser on the drive and the finish. Noah Falenser, mentioned the sophomore, Steve, coming in. He's had a nice year so far, averaging over 15 points a game.
Well, they needed that to settle things down a little bit.
Kadri up top. Little mini weave there to Torrey. Far elbow there to Jeremiah Hager. Back to Torrey. Regains here high on the rights. Torrey looking for a little operating room there with Ty Campbell in his face. Switches with Jameer, comes inside, and that's going to be a jump ball call. Good defense there from Ty Keffer.
Yeah, Keffer got to handle that ball, and Braxton just kind of came down with it.
Possession arrow goes to the Scotties.
Would have been better off just dropping it and trying to re-catch it. Wouldn't have been a jump ball, but
4-2, Uniontown leads, 5:40 left here in the first. Good ball moving on the Scotties side, and that's Wyatt Richter scooping it up and in.
Nice cut to the basket by Richter. Good pass. Caught it in midair, mind you, and was able to change direction.
Red Raiders turn it over. McLee lost the handle. Look out here, Wyatt Richter coming back. He's called for the carry. So the Red Raiders will trigger it back in front of their bench. 5:19 left here in the opening quarter. Uniontown and Southmoreland tied at 4.
I don't recall us being this high as far as height up above the gym in a long time.
It's been a while as Torrey comes up short on a 3 from the near side in front of the Southmoreland student sections. Now midcourt, Keffer sending it off on the wing. Richter for 3. Bounces around the rim. It's no good. They get an offensive rebound there with Elliot Primus. Trying to go back up. It got blocked down. And the Red Raiders have numbers coming back. 2-on-1. Torrey driving, taking it himself, and laying it up and in. So Notorious Grooms, his first 2 of the game, as Uniontown back on top at 6-4 here at the 4:46 mark of the first.
That wasn't blocked, Brian. It was stolen away by Braxton. Just took it right off of the hands of the Southmoreland player and able to get the Red Raiders out on a break. Good job by Braxton.
Oh, foul called here at midcourt. You see what that got posted on, Steve?
I did not.
Hello to Brenda Holland, Notorious's grandmother, watching on our live stream here today. As Ty Keffer brings it across, Red Raiders make a switch there as Kellen Milsom checks into the game as that ball gets pushed out on the far side off of Southmoreland, going out of the Uniontown basketball. Milsom coming in for Jeremiah Hager. So the Red Raiders get the basketball back, leading 6-4 here at the 4:31 mark of the first.
That foul might have been on Hager because they took him out of the game, so he's off the board. So let's give it to Hager.
Yeah, because there aren't any fouls posted on anybody else on the Uniontown side.
Right.
Calvin Winfrey bringing it back across here for Uniontown. Was midway through this opening quarter, will dump down to Hager. He got fouled from behind by Wyatt Richter.
It should be on Richter, but see how they call it. We've had that happen before. We thought it was on somebody, and they called it on somebody else. And
does go on Richter, his first team first, off the inbounds pass. Jameer Braxton getting swatted on the baseline. Good block from Elliot Primus. And the Scotties bring it back across. Primus up top, Noah Fulenser trying to work here on Calvin. Far side again to Primus, and Primus has it knocked away by Torrey Grooms, looking for an outlet pass down to Braxton, and Ty Keffer sending that one away.
And a good look by Grooms. Nice steal. Tried to get it down, but Keffer got back into the play. Looked like a defensive back, didn't he? Playing like a free safety.
You heard Frank Messino during the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show say how Keffer has really improved on the defensive side of the basketball this year as well. Scotty's trying to go inside of Fulenser. Lost the handle. There's Kellen Milsom coming back for Uniontown. Milsom trying to pull it out, got fouled, trying to kick it in the corner there to Torrey Grooms. Kim Campbell watching tonight from Wilmington, North Carolina. Hello, Kim. I'd also like to send get well wishes out to the mayor of Uniontown, Bill Gerke. I know he wishes he could be here. Hello, Mayor. I know he's rooting on the Red Raiders strong tonight as well. Here's Torrey Grooms, long two, far wing. Good for Notorious Grooms. Second field goal for Torrey. He has 4. And it's an 8-4 lead for Uniontown over Southmoreland. Fulenser coming near baseline, pulling it back up, and a little scoop up and in from Ty Keffer. First 2 of the game for Keffer. Scotty's back to within 2 of Uniontown at 8-6. Here's Calvin back on the other side. Long 2, far wing, coming up short. Cadron going for the save. And they're going to rule that off of Southmoreland and out.
Yeah, good job by McLee. Just an air ball by Winfrey. Just didn't have enough on it. And McLee gets in there, throws it off of the Southmoreland player. The Red Raiders maintain possession.
Uniontown checking Isaac Ellsworth into the game. He's really been a nice spark plug off the Uniontown bench, averaging close to 7 points a game. Calvin a touch. Switch back again from Ellsworth. A little slip, trying to regain. Bounce pass into Braxton. Braxton leaning, missing, getting his own rebound back. Second chance. That one will spin in for Jameer Braxton. So Braxton now with 4. Uniontown up 4, 10-6.
Just good job. Just good garbage point by Braxton. Just good hustle.
Here's Keffer, little float ahead there to Ronnie Collins, who is back in the lineup tonight for Southmoreland, right in the lane. Richter putting it high off the glass and in. Wyatt Richter. Yeah. So Richter with 4. Scotties hanging around. They're down 2 at 10-8. Give the 2:12 mark of the first.
Give Southmoreland a lot of credit. They looked like they were outmatched early in this game, but they're hanging in there.
Milsom again for Uniontown. Jumper from just inside the foul line, no good. Rebound pulled down there by Elliot Primus for Southmoreland. Off to Keffer, who will bring it across here on the near side. Keffer double team, in some trouble. Able to bounce it free to Richter. Richter rotating to the wing, trying to pull it out to Collins. Collins, a good save there high on the left. Collins resets between the circles. Off far side of Noah Fulenser. Fires a pass down low to Primus. Back out again to Fulenser. Little touch there off left of the lane to Richter. Richter double team, trying to keep it alive. Scoops it back to Fulenser, who puts up the 3 ball in and out. Ty Keffer, the offensive rebound, keeping it alive there for the Scotties. Keffer kind of threw it up over the shoulder. Couldn't get it to drop, and Jameer Braxton, the rebound there for Uniontown.
Keffer was trying to draw the foul and get the shot off, kind of leaned in, but wasn't getting the call.
Braxton, tough shot, couldn't get it to go. Keffer, another rebound for Southmoreland.
And Braxton tried the same thing the other way, and he didn't get the call.
There's an opportunity for 3 in the lead back. Richter missing their ball out of bounds over to Uniontown.
Officials are letting them play.
Again, Steve, this is the same crew that actually did the Uniontown Laurel Highlands game last Tuesday. We've had Craig Spizak on different games for both Uniontown and Laurel Highlands, probably about 8 or 9 times this season. So very familiar with him, veteran crew, and they've done a nice job throughout the course of the season. Here's Torrey back in the corner to Isaac Ellsworth. Up top to Milsom, 3 on the way, shorts off the front of the rim. And the Scotties break back. Look out here. Little scoop attempt from Primus, couldn't get it to drop. So Uniontown continues to lead by 2. They have the basketball back, and Ellsworth has it taken away by Primus. And Primus called for the travel in front of the scores table on the far side.
Well, the Scotties are hanging in there by just hustling. Red Raiders aren't playing terribly, but they're just, I think the Scotties are kind of matching their speed a little bit all of a sudden, and they're getting kind of settled in here, and you're getting, the more comfortable the Scotties get with this game, I think the Coach K is going to have to get a little bit creative on the defensive end and ratchet up a little bit.
It's always a tough place to come down here and play. Remember, they used to have the old black floor. They put in a new playing surface.
It was a rubber floor.
Rubber floor.
Yeah.
Put a new surface in a couple of years ago. There's Milsom, the drive and the finish. Kellen Milsom, his first 2 off the Uniontown bench, puts the Red Raiders back up 4, 12-8. Down to 5 seconds left here in the quarter, and Braxton, a steal there in front of Primus, sends it forward over to Milsom. 3 at the buzzer. He baked it in from the far wing. Yeah. Kellen Milsom. And that'll extend the lead here going to the end of the opening quarter. Uniontown 15, Scotties 8. A 7-point Uniontown lead. We're back with a 2nd and 60 here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Uniontown a 15-8 lead over the Southmoreland Scotties. And Steve, a nice little surge there from Uniontown. 5 quick points there to end the quarter.
Just absolute chaos. And Coach Messina's got to be a little bit disappointed with how that ended. They were pretty much played the Red Raiders almost even, and they're down only a couple points, and all of a sudden he blinks and they're down 15-8.
Now it's 7. Uniontown gets a little 2-for-1 here, getting the basketball to start the second quarter after a Hager miss. Grooms went for the tip, and he missed 2, but third shot attempt on the possession, good for Kadrian McLeod. So McLeod with 4. Now the Uniontown lead up to 9 at 17-8. Uniontown back in their 2-2-1. Scotty's having some trouble. Get a little help there from Primus. Able to help it along to Noah Valencer. Resets here between the circles. Now backs off, edge of the zone, fronted there by Torrey. Valencer trying to spin off of him. Sends it off to his left there to Elliot Primus. Primus off to Ronnie Collins, and now Valencer again. Dump on the near block to Primus. Resets up top. Good ball movement. Back over to Valencer. Trying to work here on Calvin. And now another touch from Ty Keffer. Keffer just 1 basket, Steve, in that opening quarter. Came in averaging 20.7 points a game. Uniontown's done a nice job to shut him down.
Well, he hasn't forced the issue. He's been pretty patient, but he might have to pretty soon. And like I said, you don't feel like they were out of the game.
3 from up top, rattling out for Keffer. Again, offensive rebound. Missing on the putback was Ronnie Collins.
Yeah, Collins.
And now Braxton will pull it out of the pack there for Uniontown.
He just meant to rush that one a little bit, but those are shots that they got to make.
Braxton
stay in this game.
Braxton fouled by Primus.
I'll say hello to one of our sponsors is listening tonight, Brian, David Hughes.
Sponsor of our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Appreciate him tuning in.
He liked that three-pointer at the end of the quarter.
I think we all did. Here's Calvin Winfrey, deep 3 near side. No good. Ball tipped out of bounds off of Jeremiah Hager and out. And the Scotties will get it back. With 6:30 left before halftime, Uniontown leading it 17-8. And Ty Keffer will send this one in for Southmoreland as Uniontown again sets up their 2-2-1.
Still having a little bit of trouble getting the ball up the court with all this pressure from the Red Raiders. They break it there pretty well.
Keffer coming near baseline, floats it high off the glass and in. Ty Keffer, his second field goal. He has 4. Scotty's back to within 7 of Uniontown at 17-10 here at the 6:12 mark of the second quarter. Notorious Grooms, a little switch back over to Hager. Hager resetting up top. Shovels it off to Calvin Winfrey here on the near wing. Fronted by Noah Folenser. Calvin backs off. Over to Kadrian McAlee. Bounce pass inside, cutting and scoring. Jeremiah Hager just scooping that one up and in. First 2 of the game for Hager. Uniontown's lead back up to 9 at 19-10.
What a pass by McAlee. Just a pounded into the wood bounce pass through the traffic.
Keffer fronted by Braxton. Gets some help there with Ronnie Collins. Near side again to Elliot Primus. Tried to send it on the inside. A little late getting to the basketball. There was Keffer, but he found it and got fouled.
It's either going to be on Hager or Braxton. I think they're going to call that on Hager. Let's see if that's actually his second foul.
No, they listed it as his first.
First, yeah, so I don't know. Maybe that one was on Braxton because they have him for 1 foul there as well.
Correct. We didn't have him for any, so that might answer the question. And we're going to get another one posted here on the near side against the Red Raiders as well. That'll go on Kadrian McAlee. His first, second team foul of the quarter against the Red Raiders. And the Scotties will send it in to Noah Folenser. To his left, Elliot Primus. Good feed down low, but unable to finish on the far block is Wyatt Richter, and Uniontown with a rebound. Jameer Braxton back across. Over to Torrey Grooms. Trying to work here on Richter. Torrey long 2 far wing. It's an air ball and goes right to Noah Folenser of Southmoreland.
A little shake and bake on the dribble, but just couldn't finish. Good job by Grooms, but just got to hit the shot.
Folenser over to Ronnie Collins. Near side again to Keffer. Deep 3, near wing, good. Ty Keffer, he's tough.
Coach K, you don't want to see that happen. You don't want to see Keffer get hot from the outside. He's averaging 20 points a game, so he's used to scoring.
He's 5 here in the second, 7 for the game. Scotty's back to within 6 of Uniontown at 19-13. Red Raiders looking for an answer back. Dump down goes to Kadrian. Kick out to Calvin. Calvin floating it up right of the lane. Shot in and out. And Hager going for the save, able to keep it alive. Pulls back over to Torrey. Inside to Braxton. Braxton fighting hard. Tough shot. Put out the front of the rim. Wouldn't drop. Scotty's with a rebound. They'll break back. Noah Folenser leaning in here on Calvin. That shot won't drop. And Winfrey pulls down the rebound there for Uniontown. Touch from Grooms. Near baseline, Braxton. Kicks it back out to Torrey. Wide open 3. Good for Notorious Grooms. 7 for Torrey. The Uniontown lead back up to 9 at 22-13. 4:05 left before halftime. Here's Folenser working between the circles. Shovels it off far side, Elliot Primus. Over to Folenser again. Watched there by Calvin. Near side, Wyatt Richter. Richter rotating outside the arc. Back over to Folenser. Folenser looking for some operating room. Good defense on the Uniontown side. And now Keffer again for 3 up top. In and out. Offensive rebound brought down by Richter. Will float it back up, but too high. That one hit the little support there above the backboard.
That's what the Uniontown athletic ability will do. 4 shots that you wouldn't normally see. The ball was, he was 6 feet from the basket, and he threw it up. He just threw it up with nobody blocking it. He threw it up over the top of the backboard.
Here's Calvin working outside the arc. Flips it over to Milsom. Great feed to Kadrian McAlee, who sends it in with the jam, Steve.
Yeah, good job by Milsom to find McAlee, who was wide open. They switched, and nobody stayed on McAlee.
24-13 Uniontown. 3:05 left before halftime. Here's Ty Campbell. Campbell left to the lane. Good bounce pass, and Braxton called for the foul there on the shot attempt from Elliot Primus.
Braxton didn't think he did anything, but he definitely looked like he hit him in the head from the behind, trying to swat it, and that's going to be the second foul on Braxton. I wonder if Coach K will take him out a little bit to get him a rest and keep from that third foul.
You got a cushion right now, lead at 11. First of 2 free throw attempts from Primus, no good. The Scotties team, Steve, a pretty good free throw shooting team at 73%, 182 of 251 coming into the game. Uniontown as a team, 72%, 139 of 193.
Is that the first free throw of the game?
Yes, on either side.
Yeah.
Primus, though, just 50%, 12 of 24. Second of 2 here, good, so he stays right at his season average, missing the first, making the second for his first point of the game. So Uniontown by 10 at 24-14. Here's Grooms left of the lane, trying to pull it back to Winfrey, got deflected. Saved there by Kadrian, who takes a deep 2 from the near wing, and that one rattles in for Kadrian McLean. Usually doesn't shoot, Steve, from that far out, but got that long 2 to drop to give him 8 for the game. And the Red Raiders lead back up to 12 at 26-14. 2:30 left before halftime. Keffer in the corner. Back up top, Richter. Thought about the 3, but sends it left of the lane again to Primus. Trying to work here on Kadrian. Fires a pass down to Ty Campbell, who got fouled on the drive. Shot attempt no good, but the senior guard Campbell will have a pair of free throws upcoming here for Southmoreland.
Another layup, though, missed by Southmoreland. And a good job, you hate to say good job on a foul, but that's a good foul by Grooms to at least stop the layup. Forced an errant shot from about a foot.
Campbell makes the first of 2 free throws for Southmoreland. That's his first point of the night. Came in 70% for the season for the free throw line, 7 of 10. Averages 2.8 points a game. He's knocked down 4 threes so far this season and knocks down both free throws here for Southmoreland. They have the Scotties now back to within 10 of Uniontown at 26-16. 2:14 left before halftime. Gonna have to thank Southmoreland Athletic Director Brian Pritz for helping us out here tonight. Also Uniontown Athletic Director Harry Kaufman in the house as well this evening as Winfrey leans and misses. Rebound was pulled down by Primus. He's looking for an outlet pass and right to Torrey Grooms. So the Red Raiders keep it alive, and here's Winfrey. Deep 3 up top, good for Calvin. His first points of the night come from outside the 3-point arc and put the Red Raiders back up 13 at 29-16. And a little slip there from Richter, turns it over. Calvin shoveling it forward to Milsom. Little give and go back to Calvin, put it off the glass, no good. McLean trying to clean it up, he missed. Third attempt on the possession there from Milsom, can't get it to go. Ball still loose, a little scrum for it on the far side, and the Scotties Primus finds it. Forward to Richter, looking for Falenser. Tracked down there by Notorious Grooms, and it was Torrey that knocked it out of bounds. So it'll be Southmoreland basketball here in the Uniontown zone.
A little bit of helter-skelter.
Yes.
And no fouls called, and it really didn't look like any fouls, just looked like chaos out there. But
organized chaos.
Yes.
The Scotties Falenser will trigger it in over to Keffer. Open look for 3. Far side good. Ty Keffer, his second made 3 of the quarter. He's in double figures with 10. He's woken up here, Steve, in the second quarter, and the Scotties back to within 10 of Uniontown at 29-19. 1:20 left before halftime. McLean up top. Little switch there with Eric Townsend, who just checked into the game. Back to Calvin. Resets here high on the right. Now Calvin says it's go time, looking to drive. Had it knocked down, regains. Takes a little jumper right of the lane. Actually goes right to Kadrian McLean. Try to send it off to Townsend. He lost the handle. And the Scotties find the loose ball underneath as Primus sends it off to Noah Falenser. And now Southmoreland works out of their own zone into the Uniontown forecourt.
Yeah, McLean tried to get it to Townsend. Threw it off of his kneecaps.
Little ball fake from Falenser. Pulling it back there to Richter. Floater missing on the far side. Scotties keep it alive on the offensive glass. Keffer again, deep 3, and he hits his third of the quarter. Ty Keffer hitting them from everywhere, Steve, and the Scotties back to within 7 at 29-22. Keffer has scored 13 here in this game. And here's Grooms trying to answer back near corner for Uniontown. 3-ball and air ball. Keffer the rebound. Bounce pass forward, Wyatt Richter. He'll drive back and get fouled. Just like Uniontown ended the opening quarter with a little run, Scotty's trying to do the same here right before halftime.
Well, they needed one because they were getting ready to get down by 15 or 20 points, and all of a sudden, like you said, a couple of breaks, couple of threes, and now they're within, 7? Chance to cut it to 5.
Richter, first of 2 free throws, good. Richter came in 67% for the season from the free throw line, 34-51. Now Richter for a second of 2. As the Scotties have pulled back to within 6 of Uniontown. Richter taking his time. Free throw attempt on the way and good again, Wyatt Richter. So Richter with 6. Southmoreland back to within 5 of Uniontown at 29-24. Scotty's coming to play tonight. And Eric Townsend will send it in here for Uniontown. Red Raiders likely to hold for the last shot. Calvin brings it across here on the near side. Double team comes over, works off to his right, down to 5 seconds left. Trying to fire a pass that got intercepted by Keffer. Down to Falenser. And the Scotties end the quarter with a made basket to make this, Steve, a one-possession game as we go to halftime.
Well, just a turnover by by Winfrey. And they come down and get the layup. And we got ourselves a ball game.
They're all fired up here in Alverton tonight. 29-26 Uniontown. We're at halftime. Stay tuned for our halftime show brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Comes your way next year on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Back here at Southmoreland High School, Steve, they actually are holding a little extended halftime. Had some ceremonies for some of the faculty and staff here at Southmoreland High School during the halftime break. They'll give us an opportunity to remind you that we're back tomorrow with more high school basketball action. Uniontown hosting South Allegheny. Steve and I will have that game for you, while Gary Frankhauser and TJ DeStefano will have the Laurel Highlands Norwin game for you on the WMBS Facebook page. Our coverage starts with the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show at 6:40. Both games tip off at 7:30. Kind of a light slate of games tonight as far as boys games around the WPIL. Other local contests at Fraser hosting Bentworth and Monessen at Brownsville. Of course, a number of girls games going on tonight, including the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs in action hosting Southmoreland tonight. Ringgold at Belle Vernon, Uniontown at Elizabeth Forward, Penn Trafford at Albert Gallatin on the girls' side, and Oakland Catholic at Connellsville. But Southmoreland here tonight, Steve, showing they're for real.
Well, I don't know if they're for, say they're for real. They're hanging in there. Everything kind of went their way in that second quarter, late in that second quarter. I still think the Red Raiders, if they play their game, could probably pull away, especially if they get some of those. They were really close to getting some turnovers, and Southmoreland had some trouble bringing the ball across half court a few times. And if that, if the Red Raiders can be just a half a step faster on the defensive end, this could be a different game. But you got to give the Scotties credit. They're hanging in there against their undefeated Red Raider team. Of course, they're 13-2, so nothing to write home about there. They're just they're just playing some pretty darn good basketball as well.
Again, Ty Keffer leading the way for Southmoreland with 13. Uniontown's kind of spread around the scoring. Kadrian McLee leading the way with 8. Notorious Grooms with 7. 29-26 Red Raiders here at the break. Second half comes your way next in 4 minutes here on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
This is Jim Detweiler wishing you Happy New Year from Thurby's Riverside Ford. We are pleased to announce our 2023 model year clearance sale. New Ford incentives have just been announced, and we've got some fantastic deals for you. All new 2023 Ford Escape, Edge, and Explorers come with 0% for 36 months. All new 2023 Ford F-150 pickups, the best-selling truck on the planet, come with 2.9% for 72 months. Plus, we just received a fresh load of new Bronco Sports, and they come with 0% for 36 months. We have the inventory, and we have the deals. Thurby's Riverside Ford Sales, your presidential award-winning dealer, located 1 mile past Lady Luck Casino on Route 40. Offer expires January 31st, 2024. Ford credit financing is required. See Joey, Sammy, Jimmy, or Ashley.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry would like to thank everyone who voted them Best Law Firm and Criminal Defense Attorney in the 2023 Best in Fayette contest. The T-Berry Law Office specializes in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. Make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry in the T-Berry Law Office. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their new website at tberrylawoffice.com.
The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results. Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke wishes our student athletes a great winter sports season. Mayor Gerke would also like to wish Uniontown head coach Ralph Kazmarski and the Uniontown Red Raiders basketball team the best of luck this year. As the mayor of Uniontown and proud graduate of Uniontown Area High School, Mayor Gerke is happy to see our student athletes working hard, both in the classroom and in their athletic events.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Colorectal cancer is common and often lethal. Screening is preventative and should begin at age 45, unless a person has a strong family history of colon cancer, when 40 is the recommended age. Doctors Ruthart, Calabrese, Hoppy, and I encourage everyone to follow these guidelines, as this can be a lifesaver. For more information, call our team at U.S. Digestive Health, 724-437-7677.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility, combined with our personalized approach, is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
Back here at Southmoreland High School, ready to start the third quarter. The Uniontown Red Raiders, a 29-26 lead over the Southmoreland Scotties. Brian Morozak alongside Steve Suprick, Billy Dice behind the camera, and our Facebook Live video feed. Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. Our live video stream today, courtesy of Ford of Uniontown and the Catholic War Veterans, Post 1669 in Hopwood, and they usually have our games on, Steve, down at the War Vets.
Well, the old Catholic War Vets, it's a pretty good place to go have a sandwich and your favorite beverage.
Appreciate their support of local high school sports here on WMBS. And what do you think the message was on both sides, Steve, in the locker room?
Well, I think the Scotties got to be really pleased the way that second quarter ended. And I think Coach K just, really, I don't think the Red Raiders played terribly. They just got to, step it up defensively. 29 points in a first half, probably not what they're looking for. They're probably looking to be around 35 or 40. So they just got to get the ball to go in the hoop a little bit more.
Scotties start the third quarter with the basketball working right to left as we describe it. Ty Campbell bouncing it off to Noah Falenser. Watch there by Calvin Winfrey. Falenser needs help. Gets it courtesy of Wyatt Richter. Richter trying to spit off a Notorious Grooms. Works left of the lane. Shovels it back in the corner there to Campbell. Gets pressured by Notorious Grooms and has the ball taken away. Torrey races back at 2 deep, but out the bottom of the rim. Calvin trying to clean it up. Missed on his putback attempt. Third attempt on the possession. Jameer Braxton getting it to go. So Braxton, who battled some early foul trouble, gets a make there. He has 6, and Uniontown back up 5 at 31-26.
Just good hustle by Grooms and Winfrey and Braxton just keep within the play, never assume anything.
Falenser off to Ty Campbell. Pass is almost behind him. Ty, a nice save. Back to Noah. Has a seam. Drives and scoops it up and in. So Noah Falenser, 2 in every quarter. He has 6. One possession game again. Scotty's back to within 3 at 31-28.
Nice job by Falenser. A little up and under scoop move.
Here's Kadrian trying to work it in the corner to Hager, who kind of hip checked.
Wow, they're going to call
Ty
foul.
Keffer, and Keffer's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah. I think it's more of a ball just kind of dribbled off Keffer's foot before the foul, but they're going to get the foul on Keffer, and that's a break for the Red Raiders.
And Grooms will work it in here to Kadrian McAlee. Over to Braxton on the wing. Braxton coming on the inside. Shot with the left hand. Good. Jameer Braxton. So Braxton, a couple of field goals here in the third. He has 8 for the game. Uniontown back up 5 at 33-28. They get back in their press. Little double team on Falenser. Forces the turnover.
Yep, there we go.
Braxton finds the loose ball. Jameer kicking it out to Notorious. Notorious goes cross court far side Calvin. Calvin out of the corner. Works left of the lane. Flips it back to Hager. 3 from the far wing. Too strong. Keffer pulls down the rebound there for Southmoreland. Keffer across over to Richter. And back on the wing. Keffer hits his 4th 3 of the night. So Ty Keffer now with 16 points. 12 of the 16 coming from outside the 3-point arc, Steve. And the Uniontown lead down to 2 now at 33-31. Calvin, a little floater out in front, goes down for Calvin Winfrey.
Calvin was going to pass that, and he got kind of stuck in the air, and he just lofted it up with a nice soft touch. Good job by Winfrey.
Scotty's quickly across. Campbell, good ball movement down low. They got a touch from Richter and the finish from Elliot Primus. First field goal of the game for Primus, made a free throw earlier. And the Scotties back to within 2 again at 35-33. Here's Braxton, double team, fighting it off. Gets help there from Calvin.
The Red Raiders seem like they're scoring a little easier than the Scotties, but the Scotties are just like working for their baskets, but they keep scoring.
Braxton will turn and shoot right in the lane. It's an air ball. The Scotty fans wanted to travel. Nonetheless, they're going to get the basketball back and get an opportunity for the lead from the corner. Richter drains the three. And Southmoreland in the lead, 36-35. 5:07 left here in the third. Timeout, Uniontown. We'll take it as well. 36-35 Southmoreland. We're back in 60 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Uniontown with the basketball, trailing now by 1 at 36-35. Torrey Grooms, tough shot. Couldn't get it to go. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Scotties going out. That was a good call, Steve.
Oh, definitely a good call. The officials done a pretty good job so far. I think we haven't complained once, so you know they're doing pretty good.
Torrey Grooms to send it in right to the basket in the Scotty zone. Needs to hurry. Floats it in there to Hager. Pulls it back out to Calvin here high on the left. In the corner for Hager. 3 in the lead. Back. Good Jeremiah Hager. Nice answer, Steve, for Uniontown coming out of the timeout. Red Raiders lead it now 38-36. Hager has 5. Keffer up top. And he's drained 4 threes for Southmoreland, has 16 points. Pulls it back here to Richter. 4:18 left in the third. Touch from Ty Campbell. Fronted there by Braxton. And Winfrey coming out. Good save, edges the zone. Falencer over to Campbell. Far side, Richter trying to penetrate. Back to Campbell. He'll take the 3. It bounces around. It's no good. Ball comes loose near side, out of bounds. It'll stay Southmoreland basketball. Last touch by Uniontown going out. Now the Red Raiders, Steve, a fight on their hands tonight.
Well, you notice the Scotties have been very patient on the offensive end. Coach Messina probably trying to shorten this game up.
Right off the inbounds pass, McLee, the swat. Off the drive there from Primus. Uniontown back on the other side. Braxton resetting, coming baseline near side, leaning and scoring. Using the glass to his benefit there, Braxton. 6 here in the third, 10 for the game. The Uniontown lead back up to 4 at 40-36. Deep 3, far side, Keffer spinning out. Hager the rebound there for Uniontown. So the Red Raiders getting a little momentum back here, Steve, as Calvin brings it across over to Hager. Same spot he just hit one from, and he hits it again. Yeah. Jeremiah Hager, couple of threes here in the third. Uniontown up 7, and Frank Messina wants a full timeout. 3:24 left here in the third, 43-36 Uniontown. We're back in 60 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
For attorney Melinda Delarose, helping people with compassionate counseling, candid legal advice, strong advocacy, and professional commitment is what she does best. With an office at 99 East Main Street in downtown Uniontown, Attorney Delarose specializes in family law, municipal law, and general civil litigation, as well as personal injury, estate planning, probate, and more. For more information, call Attorney Melinda Delarose at 724-437-3200. That's 724-437-3200, or online at delaroselaw.com.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Back here at Southmoreland High School, Uniontown leading by 7 now at 43-36. Couple of big threes there, Steve, from Jeremiah Hager.
Yeah, he's got that one little spot there. I think he put some gum down there, just something to mark his spot. But give him credit. But I tell you what, the player I think the Red Raiders are really turned this game around was Braxton. He's just all over the court.
There's a turnover,
making defensive plays and getting. They had a 3-on-1, couldn't get a shot off, and then he got the ball out by the wing and drove right in and got a layup. And Braxton's really having a heck of a game.
Wyatt Richter lost the handle here on the near boundary, so Uniontown getting the basketball back, leading by 7 at 43-36. They'll switch up top. Hager bouncing it into Braxton, and Braxton with 3 Scotties around him gets fouled going up. Yeah. Shot attempt no good, but he'll have a pair of free throws here. And Steve, he's 87% for the season from the free throw line, 48-55.
There's some wood here. Knock on wood here.
Yes.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Well, Tony has been putting the eyes on him, not me, over the last couple of games. And here's Braxton, first of 2 on the way, and no good. Shouldn't have said anything.
See? I'm going to hear my buddy Steve Nesser yelling at the radio right now, or his iPad, whatever he's watching on, but you got to give those stats after. Doesn't hurt to give them after, Brian. Everybody knows about the announcer jinx.
Braxton, second of 2, good. So Jameer Braxton now with 11 points. And the Uniontown lead up to 8 at 44-36. Richter back on the other side. Touch between the circles, Primus. And great ball movement down low, and they get the finish from Wyatt Richter. Richter 5 here in the third, 11 for the game. 44-38 Uniontown with 2:43 left here in the third.
Backdoor cut off a back screen and wide open under the basket. Just a good design play by Frank Messino.
There's Braxton again doing his thing. A little hop step and the finish for Jameer Braxton. That's his move, Steve.
That ball was tipped and it went back right into his stomach. He somehow gathered it and shoved it up to his hands and then laid it in. Great job by Braxton.
Valencer directing traffic. Braxton fronting him. Valencer needs a little help. Gets it there on the far side from Ronnie Collins. Collins looking to make an impact. Has not scored yet tonight. Coming off of that injury.
The Scotties want to slow this game down. They can feel it. The Red Raiders, want to get out and run and score quickly. And the Scotties want to just slow this thing down and keep themselves in the game as long as they can.
Collins, good feet on the inside of Valencer. Got deflected on the far block. And McLee with the block there on Elliot Primus.
Yeah, McLee didn't even have to jump. He just stood up and handed himself.
And he has the basketball back and scoops that one up and in. There was a little contact there with Ronnie Collins. No foul called on either side, so count the 2 for McLee. He's in double figures with 10. That's the Uniontown lead right now at 48-38. 1:28 left here in the third. And coming free and putting it off the glass and in is Elliot Primus for Southmoreland. So Primus 4 here in the third, 5 for the game. Scotty's back to within 8 at 48-40. As Torrey Grooms brings it across on the far side. Touch from Braxton between the circles. McLee tried to set the screen. Braxton stays with it, sends in Cadrian's direction. Cadrian out in front, couldn't get it to drop. Kind of a hard luck shot there. Steve was halfway down.
Little contact. McLee was looking for the foul. The officials are letting them play. And
Keffer with Milsom all over him, and Milsom's going to pick up the foul. Wasn't a lot of contact there. One of those ones that can go either way as Calvin checks back into the game, replacing Jeremiah Hager.
For the most part, I'd say the officials are doing it's a veteran crew, pretty good job. You're always going to have half the people not like a call.
Correct.
Right?
Richter sending it in down to Keffer. Keffer double team, got fouled.
That looked like a foul there. It's either going to be on McLee or Milsom.
And Keffer's been almost automatic at the free throw line this year, right around 95%.
That's Milsom's second foul.
Again, Southmoreland is a team 73%. First of 2 here for Keffer on the way in good. So Keffer now 17 tonight. 4 here in this third quarter. Cameron averaging 20 points a game. Scotty's back to within 7. Second of 2 free throws from Keffer on the way, and good again for Ty Keffer. It's 18 for Keffer, lead down to 6 at 48-42, final minute
Red
of this third quarter.
Have only shot 2 free throws the whole game.
Here's Calvin directing traffic. Referees, though, for the most part, have been letting them play tonight.
Yep.
Here's Calvin left of the lane. Pulling it back up top, Milsom. Reset here with Torrey Grooms. See if Uniontown will take this all the way down. And Torrey's going to drive, and he got fouled.
Yep, that's going to get him to the line.
And you'll have Torrey shooting a pair. Foul will go on Elliot Primus, his second. Third team foul of the quarter against the Scotties. Notorious 81% so far this season. He'll make the first of two. Somebody checked in on our live stream. Steve, Todd Novak said for some reason Brian's free throw shooting jinx don't work when they're put on the opponents.
Yeah.
I mentioned Keffer's numbers earlier. He made them both. And Torrey will hit only one of two here. The Scotties the rebound. The Uniontown lead at 7 at 49-42. Final 30 seconds. Check that final 20 seconds of this third quarter as Keffer works outside the three-point arc. Trying to spin it here on Milsom. McLeod comes over on the double team, and a foul will be called here on Uniontown.
Good defense there. Milsom going to get it again. That's going to be his third. And he got tied up there, and you could tell Keffer wanted to take that himself. Of course, he's their leading scorer.
And Isaac Ellsworth checking in here for Milsom. 9 shooting, so the Scotties will send it in. Ronnie Collins off on the far side to Noah Falenser. Resets up top, down to 6 seconds left in the quarter. Falenser far side to Keffer, down to 3, down to 2. Grooms all over him. Torrey picks it up. His shot from midcourt. No good, pretty good look there after the steal. So we'll go to the fourth with Uniontown up 49-42. We're back with that fourth quarter in 60 seconds here in the CR Product Group High School Sports Tonight.
For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family-owned and operated by Rick Gates, former Brownsville resident and Guyville alumni, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers warmth, convenience, affordability, and ample parking. With a knowledgeable funeral director and compassionate staff, the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory are ready to assist you. Brewston Chiropractic Studio is the new chiropractic office in town. Located inside Spin Unlimited, just behind the Texas Roadhouse, Dr. Stephen Lint and Dr. Brooke Sova are well-versed in the latest chiropractic and soft tissue techniques to help you get out of pain and functioning at your best. Call 724-912-6505 or go online at www.brewstonwellness.com for more information or to schedule your appointment.
Back here for the fourth quarter, 49-42, Uniontown over Southmoreland. Red Raiders outscored the Scotties 20-16 in that third quarter. Ty Keffer pacing the way for Southmoreland so far with 18. Jameer Braxton, who came in with 948 career points, has 13 so far tonight for Uniontown to put him at 961 for his Red Raider career. Uniontown starts the fourth quarter with the basketball working left to right as we describe it, leading by 7. Here's Jeremiah Hager. Coming far wing and in, lost the dribble, gets help there high on the left from Calvin Winfrey, fronted by Noah Falenser. Calvin staying with it, he'll drive and scoop it up. The shot wouldn't drop, offensive rebound. Kadrian McLeod scores on the putback. And Kadrian, Steve, having a nice night in the scoring department with 12, came in averaging just under 6 points a game.
Yeah, good hustle. Nice drive by Winfrey, just couldn't connect on the shot, but the rebound kind of took a funny bounce off the rim. And McLeod right there to put it away.
There's Calvin, a foul on Wyatt Richter. That'll be just the second on Calvin. Be the first team foul of the fourth quarter on Uniontown. Red Raiders leading at 51-42, lead at 9 with 7:15 left in regulation. Falenser here on the near wing. Watch there by Jameer Braxton. They had Primus trying to set the screen. It was not effective. Now Ronnie Collins off on the far side in front of the Scotties bench to Wyatt Richter. Up top again. And a little pivot there from Keffer. Put it up with one hand and banked it in. So Keffer now with an even 20 at his season average. Scotties won't go away. They're back to within 7 at 51-44.
Wanted to take a three. I can't believe he didn't take it, because he had a little bit of an opening, but he just elected to drive in, then took a really tough shot, was able to knock it in.
Here's Calvin getting fouled on a shot attempt for just inside the free throw line. Now he'll get Couple of attempts at the free throw line here for Uniontown. Foul went on Falenser, his first, and the first foul of the fourth quarter on the Scotties. Calvin, 5 points scored so far tonight. Came in averaging 15 points a game, 68% for the season from the free throw line, and knocks down the first of two here. 52-44 now, Uniontown by 8. 6:31 left in this one. Second of two from Calvin on the way and good again. So 7 for Calvin Winfrey. The Uniontown lead back up to 9 at 53-44 with 6:25 left here in the fourth quarter. Wyatt Richter pulling it over to Noah Falenser high on the right. Now coming out there is Jeremiah Hager. Touch from Primus in front of the Southmoreland bench. Little dump down, bounce pass Richter, try to go back inside there to Primus. Gets tied up, and little extracurriculars here, Steve. Nick will get a jump ball. And that is the call. And it'll go to the Scotties here off the arrow.
Scotties in a very dangerous part of this game. They're just the Red Raiders have stepped up the defense a little bit.
There's Ronnie Collins in the corner for three, hits it. So Collins off the bench and coming off that injury. A big shot there from outside the three-point arc. Has Southmoreland back to within 6 at 53-47. Calvin comes back. Shot with the left hand, no good, but he's fouled again, and he'll head back to the free throw line.
The Red Raiders pushing the issue offensively. They're going to the basket, and now they're getting to the free throw line. This is the second trip in a row that Winfrey gets there, and that's a third foul on Primus.
Both Uniontown and Southmoreland have 4 timeouts each remaining. So if they need them, they can take them as Calvin knocks down the first of 2 free throws. Of course, Uniontown historically, they don't take a lot of timeouts early on in games. Calvin's second of 2 free throws. That one rattling out. Southmoreland with the rebound. The Uniontown lead at 7. 54-47 on the inside. Primus, you're right. He might have been a walk. A little bit out of control and lost the basketball. Braxton coming back for Uniontown. Braxton tied up there on the near elbow. They keep it alive. Send it around the arc over to Calvin. Far corner for 3. Came up a little bit short. And the ball comes loose here on the near side. And Wyatt Richter pulls down the rebound there for Southmoreland. Richter quickly across. Scotty's down 7 with the basketball. Richter trying to float it over to Collins. Straddles the far baseline, and then getting stripped there was Falenser. Torrey Grooms coming back off to Calvin. Will give and go back to Torrey. He couldn't finish, and Keffer another rebound there for Southmoreland. Now a foul here on Uniontown. Red Raider fans don't like it.
Well,
a lot going on there, Steve.
Yeah, it was definitely a reach in on Notorious, but he missed a layup.
Second on Torrey Grooms. Second team foul in the fourth quarter on Uniontown.
The Red Raiders are putting a lot of pressure on the Scotties now, though. You can just feel it.
Scotties with the basketball back down 7, and Falenser almost stripped, and he lost the basketball. They call timeout.
Yeah, good job by Winfrey.
So Winfrey picked it up, and they get the timeout with 4:58 left. 54-47, Uniontown. We're back in 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Tonight.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
At Uniontown Printing Press, they are more than T-shirts. They are about you and everything you love. And they are local. Operated by Mookie John and Kenny Musco, they share the passion with your group, club, or team, the excitement you have for your event or cause, and that makes your business stand out from the rest. Uniontown Printing Press believes that custom T-shirts do more than just make you look good. They help you feel good and inspire you to do good. Call Uniontown Printing Press at 724-366-7095. That's 724-366-7095. Are you down with UPP?
Uniontown the basketball in a 7-point lead. Winfrey missing on the jumper left of the lane. Another rebound for Southmoreland, Steve, with 4:41 to play.
Well, let's see if they have anything left in the tank there. The Scotties just, they're just expending a lot of energy for every basket. Red Raiders put a lot of pressure on him.
Falenser off to his right to Elliot Primus. Has it high on the right. Touch from Ronnie Collins. Sent over the near side for Lenzer. Good ball movement and a finish underneath from Primus. Wow. Primus now with 7. Scotty's back to within 5 at 54-49 with 4:12 left in regulation. And Torrey's back on the other side. Cadron setting the screen. Torrey's floater good. Little teardrop there, Steve. Torrey in double figures with 10. Red Raiders back up 7 at 56-49.
Looked like the old Pearl Washington driving in there and just putting up a floater over everybody.
Flenser in a little trouble, gets out of it. Over to Richter here on the near boundary. Up top to Keffer, 3 on the way. No good this time. Braxton, the rebound in traffic, check that, McLeod. The rebound in traffic got fouled.
That's going to be on number 12. That's
Richter.
That's his second.
Non-shooting, third team foul of the quarter. That's 3 actually, Steve, on Richter.
Yeah, the fouls are starting to pile up on the Scotties. Of course, Coach Messina doesn't have a lot of options right now. He's got to, down by, 7 here.
Has his team in the game. Here's Braxton near baseline leaner, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Keffer controls there for Southmoreland. So Scotty's down 7 with the basketball, 3:28 to play. Keffer far wing, little switch there with Falenser. Trying to work here on Calvin. Falenser needs help. Bounce pass coming over to Richter, who gets fouled. Wow. Third team foul on the Red Raiders here in the 4th.
A lot of ball in that reach in there by, was that McLeod? No, that was Braxton. That's his 3rd. He took a swipe at it and got a lot of ball, but they called the foul. I don't think Coach K liked that one.
Non-shooting. They'll send it in the corner there to Primus. Tough matchup, and he'll send it down to Keffer. Got hit on the far side. He had both Braxton and Milsom around.
Keffer going really hard to the basket there, and just not a lot of traffic.
That's 4 on Braxton, Steve.
Yep.
And Keffer will head to the free throw line. That was the 4th team foul on Uniontown in the act. And Keffer's been pretty much automatic this season from the free throw line and hits another one.
Oh, trying a real double reverse eye jazz.
He's 21 tonight. Scotty's back to within 6 at 56-50. 3:14 left here in the 4th. Second of 2 from Keffer. Good again. Boy, is he tough. 22 for Ty Keffer. Lead down to 5 with 3:10 to play.
Yeah, 3 minutes left. You can't really take Braxton out at this point. No sense in saving him for the bus ride home.
Winfrey up top. Slips. Regains. And Calvin on the inside. Shot with the left hand came up short. Falenser the rebound there for Southmoreland. And Falenser breaking back. Big possession for the Scotties. Off to Ty Campbell on the far side. Would have had an open look, but he passed on the shot.
He didn't want to shoot that one. He wants to get it to others.
There's a steal. Intercepted by Torrey Grooms. Torrey coming back. Lays it up and in. 12 for Notorious Grooms. Lead back up to 7. Big sequence there, Steve, favoring Uniontown. And now Richter trying to lean in here. Double team comes over. Braxton takes it away, but they call a jump ball. Wow. That's a tough call.
Well, at least the arrow's going the way of the Raiders, because that was not a lot there for a jump ball.
Uniontown the basketball back up 7. 2:20 to play. Here's Grooms high on the left.
Big steal by Grooms there. Get that layup.
Yeah, last couple of possessions.
Give the Red Raiders a little bit of breathing room.
Ooh, they had some contact away from the ball. Richter went down.
Yeah,
Red Raiders sent it down to Braxton. He loses the handle. I think it was out of bounds when he tried to regain. It'll be Southmoreland basketball.
Braxton lucky they didn't call an offensive foul because he shoved Richter down to the wood.
Yeah, he's sitting there on 4 fouls. Yeah. Has to watch his P's and Q's here over the final 2 minutes. So the Scotties with the basketball back down 7. 1:54 to play. Buckle up for the finish. Near side Collins. Down low to Primus. Slipped. Collins trying to come over to help out. And Braxton finds the loose ball. Here's Jameer breaking back. Good feed. Far block and the finish from Kellen Milsom. Milsom with 7. Uniontown's open it up. They're up 9 with 1:35 to play. Scotty's running out of time. Falenser back across.
Coach Messina's going to need a timeout.
I agree. Falenser needs help. Might want to take it here. Off to his right to Primus.
He's waiting for them to score. to get a timeout.
Stop the clock. You're down to 1:17 to play. Valencer. Pass intercepted again by Torrey Grooms. Numbers coming back for Uniontown. Torrey, no look past Milsom, and another finish. Kellen Milsom, he has 9. Timeout Southmoreland, 1:05 to play. The lead at 11. Uniontown 62, Southmoreland 51. We're back in 60 here on the C.R. Piranha Group High School Sports Night.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physio, located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
Uniontown 62, Southmoreland 51. Late surge from Uniontown here, Steve, in the fourth, opening up a double-figure lead.
Well, they were Scotties were hanging in there as long as they could. Now they're going to have to hit some threes and get a couple of turnovers. Red Raiders played some really good basketball in the last couple minutes.
It's 1:05 to play. Inbounds pass goes to Noah Valencer. Valencer quickly across. Far side to Keffer. In the corner to Primus. Back up top to Valencer. Can't waste a lot of time here either. Keffer with it now. It's pinned up, bounce pass on the inside, will give and go. He gets it back on the wing to Ronnie Collins for 3. It will rattle in. Big 3 there for Collins. His second made 3 of the fourth quarter. Scotty's back to within 8 at 62-54. Calvin back across over to Torrey Grooms here on the near wing. Southmoreland has a foul to give right now as Notorious Grooms dances everywhere. Scotty's need a foul. Over to Calvin. And now Calvin gets fouled by Ronnie Collins with 26.3 left. Maybe too little, too late. Southmoreland with 3 timeouts left. Uniontown has 3 as well. I was a little bit surprised the Scotties didn't call another timeout there, Steve, after the last made 3 there from Collins. Uniontown will send in the backcourt to Torrey Grooms, so he'll quickly get fouled. Only about a second and a half came off the clock. And now Uniontown will shoot 2 the rest of the way. That's the 15th foul. And Collins picks up a second personal. They're still in a pretty good spot here, Steve, up 8.
Yeah.
With 24.9 left. Notorious is first of 2. On the way and short out the front of the rim.
Still in a pretty good spot, though.
Yeah, 3-possession game. Now Notorious is second of 2. On the way, and this one is good. So Notorious with 13. Scotties need to hurry, down to 22 seconds left. Valencer across, over to Ronnie Collins. Collins got blocked there by Kadrian, into the hands of Jameer Braxton. That'll just about do it. Another big block down low. And see, if you look at McLee, came in averaging 4.3 blocks a game. That's not easy to do. Now you have Braxton shooting 2 here for Uniontown. Braxton with 13 points. Is yet to score here in the fourth quarter. Some of the fans here, Steve, between the two schools getting a little vocal here late as Braxton puts the first of 2 free throws out the front of the rim. It's no good.
Yeah. Some of the Uniontown fans getting escorted out of the gym right now, I think.
Braxton hits the second after missing the first. So the lead at 10 at 64-54. Here's Valencer, switch back, Keffer for 3. Came up short. Battle for the loose rebound with 7 seconds left. Milsom found the loose ball. Little contact there with Ronnie Collins. And Uniontown will shoot 2 again on the other side. Got a little action in front of us here, Steve, late.
Yeah.
Not on the court either.
Well,
yeah, tight game, gets a little heated, right?
Yeah. Uniontown fans are passionate about their kids and their players.
Where the Scotties, too, came in 13-2. Had a great start to the season. They want to keep it going as Milsom drains the first of 2 free throws. He has 10.
Milsom's had a really good game.
Second of 2 from Milsom. On the way and good again.
6 points in the fourth quarter.
11 for the game. 66-54. Red Raiders force another turnover. And Torrey Grooms will dribble it out. Actually take a shot from midcourt, and that'll do it. So the Red Raiders had another battle on their hands tonight, but survived to improve to 14-0 on the season with a 66-54 win. The Scotties dropped to 13-3. We're back to tell you all about it right after this on our post-game show brought to you by Peach & Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach & Market. Comes your way next year on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, and Saturdays, 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love Peach & Pharmacy's curbside pickup at Peach & Market in downtown Connellsville. Next time you have a prescription to get, let Peach & Pharmacy make it easy for you. Call ahead at 724-626-9600 or send a message. Let friendly curbside pickup keep you right where you want to be, in the driver's seat.
Peach & Pharmacy, your local pharmacy. Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
Uniontown a 66-54 win over Southmoreland tonight. Back in our post-game show, brought to you by Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market. It was a battle for the Red Raiders tonight, Steve, but they got it done with a 12-point win. And you, our final stats, brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Okay, for the Scotties, Campbell finishes with 2 points, Collins with 6, Primus with 6. Keffer led the way with 22, Richter with 11, and Falenzer with 6. They scored 8 in the first, 18 in the second, 16 in the third, 12 in the fourth, 54 for the ball game. For the Red Raiders, Notorious Grooms finishes with, what do we got here? 13 points for him. Hager with 8. Winfrey with 8. McClee with 12. Milsom with 11. And Braxton with 14. They scored 15 in the first, 14 in the second, 20 in the third, 17 in the fourth for a 66-54 ball game. And Brian, a couple of circles on my score sheet here. Big things in the game I thought was the Notorious really kind of took over in that last ditch run by the Red Raiders to pull away. He had 5 of those points, and you got to give Mill some credit as well. He had 6 points late in that fourth quarter to help the Red Raiders pull away. But it was Braxton as well with 13 points, and he had 9 of them in the third quarter to really kind of keep the Red Raiders ahead. At that point, it was 49-42 at the end of 3. So all 3 of those guys, and all the Red Raiders played. Winfrey played well. McClee was terrific. Just a great team effort. And don't forget about Hager's 2 big threes early in that third quarter. And the Red Raiders, just a good victory. Southmoreland played them tough. You got to give them credit. They hung in there. But the Red Raiders played some pretty good basketball. They didn't flinch, and they come out of here with a hard-fought win.
I mentioned Braxton with 14 tonight now puts him at 962 for his Red Raider career. So he's 38 shy of 1,000. Again, the Red Raiders 3 games left this week, so still a good chance of Jameer going over the 1,000-point mark before the end of the week. We focus on the video side. We'll wrap it up with the Red Raiders winning it here by a score of 66-54. Again, Uniontown hosting South Allegheny tomorrow. We're on the air at 6:40 with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Opening tip set for 7:30. Folks on the radio side, back with one final segment. Uniontown winning it 66-54 over the Southmoreland Scotties.